Good morning, children. Welcome back to your maths class. Yesterday, I thought about twin primes and co-primes, and I started exercise 5.2. Same exercise. Now I am going to explain zero. See, find the prime factors. I told you division method, right? See how to do these sums. Total 6 sums are there. Out of 6, I am going to explain 4, 5, 6. Remaining 3, you take as a homework. See, 91. You know the divisibility rules. According to the divisibility rule, 1's plus digit is an even number, then that number is divisible by 2. Prime factor method means you have to check only prime numbers. So 2 is a prime number, but it will not go in this number. Now 3. 3 is another prime number. See, 9 plus 1, 10. 10 is not divisible by 3. So 91 is not divisible by 3. Now you take 5. What is the divisibility rule of 5? Last digit must be 0 or 5. Then the number is divisible by 5. Here, what is the 1's place digit? 1. So it is not divisible by 5. Then you go to the next prime number is 7. Check it. Is it divisible by 7 or not? See, 7 how many times will go in 9? 1 time. That one you should write here. Quotient here you should write down of the number. And remainder you keep it in the mind. 9 minus 7 how much? 2. 2, 1. 20. Now 7 how many times will go in 21? 3 times. 7 3s are 20. Right? Quotient you should write down. Clear, children? Now is 31. Is 31 is a prime number? Yes. So what are the prime factors of 91? Prime factors of 91 are 7 and 30. Is it clear, children? Here what you should write? Quotient. Okay. Now I am going to explain the fifth one. 112. 112. We find out the prime factors for this 112. Right? See, what is the last digit number? 1's plus digit? 2. So, which is what rule shall I apply? Divisibility rule? 2. Because 2 is an even number. So 2 how many times will go in 11? 5 times. So 5 are 10. Quotient you should write down. Okay. Now 11 minus 10, 1. 1, 2. 12. So 2 how many times will go in 12? 6 times. Right? Now, what is the number here? 56. What is the 1's plus digit in 56? 6. So is it even or odd? Even. So it is also divisible by 2. Right? Now, 2 how many times will go in 5? 2 times. Right? That quotient you should write down 2 times. 5, 2 2s are how much? 4. 5 minus 4? 1. Now, remainder 1, now you bring the 6, 16. So 2 how many times will go in 16? 8 times. So 8 are 16. That's the quotient you should write down. Now what is the number? 20. Again, what's the units place is it? 2. So again, which table it will go? 2 table. 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8. Okay, children? Now what is the number? 14. What is the 1's place is it? 4. Again 2 will go. How many times? 7s are 14. Is 7 is a prime number? Yes, it is a prime number. So, prime factors of 112 are 2, 7. Find the product means you have to multiply these prime numbers. Here prime factors, only prime factors we ask. That's why 2 and 7 are the prime factors for this 112. Okay children? Then I am going to the sixth sum, 120. Write 120 in the middle. Now check it. Ones place digit in this number. What is the ones place digit? 0. So which divisibility rule it will go? 2 take. 2 divisibility. So 2. Now check it. 1 does not go from 2. So then you take 2 numbers. What is that number? 12. 2 how many times will go in 12? 6 times. 2 zeros are 0. 60. Now again last digit is 0. So 2 will go. 2 3s are 6 and 2 zeros are 0. 30 times. Again a table will go again 2 tables. So 2 how many times? 2 1s are 2, remainder 1, 10, 2 5s are 15. Now, what is the last digit here? 5. So 5 table will be. Because 5 is a prime number. Only we should take prime numbers. Clear children? So 5 how many times will go in 15? 3 times. Right? Is 3 is a prime number? Yes. So division is complete. Now write all the prime factors of prime factors of 120 are 2, 3 and 5. Is it clear children? In B Roman, remaining 3, 1, 2, 3 take as a homework. Now I am going to explain C Roman. Construct factor tree. I told you what is tree. Now I will show it. In this total 4 sums are there. Out of 4 sums, I am going to explain 2 sums, remaining 2 sums you take as a homework. See here. What is the number? 96. A factor tree. Okay. 96. Which table will go? What is the last digit here? 6. 2 table will go. So, how many times it will go? If we don't know what we have to do, we will do division in the rough notes. Okay? 2 4s are 8. Remainder 1. Now you take this 6. So 8s are 16. Remainder 0. So 2 into 48. Right? So that 48 divided. Is 48 a prime number? No. So again this can be written into product of prime factors. Right? So 48, which table will go again? 2 table. 2 and quotient must be right side. Left side is the prime number and right side is the quotient. So 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. Right? Like a 3 branches. Again, this 24 can be written as 2 into 12. Again, this 12 can be written as 2 into 6. Again, this 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Now, these 2 are prime numbers. So, 3 is complete. This is construct factor 3. See, like a tree. These are the branches. Right? The sum is complete. Okay. Up to both the numbers are prime numbers, the sum is complete. If one is the composite number, again you have to write the branches of that number. This is a composite number. So again here you wrote the branches of that composite number. Again this is also composite number. This is prime number and this is a composite number. Up to till both the prime numbers will come up to that, we have to do the sum. Okay children? Now I am going to explain 120. See, 120. Maybe you should take 5 also, no problem. Because 1's place digit is 0. Okay? 5. How many times will go? See, 120 divided by 5. 5 2s are 10. 2 remainder 0. 5 4s are 20. 0. So how many times? 5 into 24 will give us 120. But is 24 is a prime number? No. So this is a composite number. This is a prime number. Again this composite number, you can write the product of prime numbers. See, 24. Which table will go? 2 table. See here, 24. Again you write like this. This tree branch will come there also. So 2 into 12. Again this can be written as 2 into 6. Again this can be written as 2 into 3. Both are prime number. The sum is finished. This is called the factor 3. Okay children? Highest common factor, HCF. Now I am going to explain HCF. What is the meaning of HCF, Nana? Highest common factor. Highest common factor. And another one, this is also called as GCD. What is the meaning of GCD? Greatest common divisor. Greatest common divisor. This is the meaning of GCD. GCD and HCF both are same but two different names. Okay children? Now I will explain exercise 5.3. See how to find out the HCFs. Two methods are there. Two methods I will explain. But division method is very easy. We should follow the division method. Okay? See children. Now problems on HCF. Exercise 5.3. Total 3 methods are there. I will explain 3 methods. Okay children. Once you see, find the HCF by finding all factors. You have to write the factors. See, 25. What are the factors of 25? See, how to find out? I told you now. 125 is a 25. 2 table will not go. 3 table will not go. Now 5. 5 how many times? 5 5 is a 25. Both the numbers are same. Means there is no other common factor. No other factors for this number. I told you. Right? Now these factors you write in U shape. See, factors of 25 are 1, 5 and 20. Clear children? Now I will write here factors of 40. See, 40. 140 is at 40. Now 2 table will go. 2 20s are 40. 3 table will not go because 4 plus 0, 4. 4 not divisible by 3. So 4 table will, 3 table will not go. Now 4 table will go. 4 10s are 40. Right? 5 table will go. 5 are 40. 6 table will not go. Why? 2 is a factor of 40, but 3 is not a factor of 40. So 6 is also not a factor of 40. Now 7 table 40 will not come. 8 table will come. 8 5s are 20. Already 5 8s we wrote. So 8 5s. So all the factors are completed for 40. Now write all the factors like U shape. Factors of 40 are what are the factors of 40? See here, children. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, 40. Then I am writing 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20 and 40. Right? Now, for finding HCF, first you write the common factors of common factors of 25 and 40. Common factors means what, Nana? The factor must be in both the numbers, both the factors. See here, one is the common factor for both the numbers, and same way 5 is the common factor of both the numbers. And no, these are the common factors of 25 and 40. Right? Now, HCF means what? Highest common factor. These are the common factors. Which is the highest common factor here? 5 is the highest common factor. Therefore, HCF of 25 and 40 is 5. Is it clear, children? Now I am going to explain this one by using division method. This is very useful. This will use in your higher classes also. This is very easy and learn it properly. Okay, children. See, in these two numbers, highest one you write in the middle and divide with the smallest number. Right? 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50. So it will not go one time. That 1 you should write here and 25 you should write here. This is the divisor and this is the quotient. Okay. Now what is the remainder? See, 5 goes from 0? No. Then you take borrowing from 4. Then it becomes 3 and it becomes 10. 10 minus 5. 5 and 3 minus 2. 1. 15. Now this remainder changes into divisor and this divisor comes into the dividend. Is it clear, children? This is the process of HCF division in this method. 15. 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30. 30 does not go from 25. So it will go one time. So that quotient right here and 15 ones are 15. Now you do subtraction. 5 minus 5 is 0. 2 minus 1, 1. Again this remainder becomes to divisor and this divisor goes to dividend. Clear, children? Now 10 how many times will go in 15? One time. Now you do what is the remainder here? 5 and divisor, this becomes to divisor and this divisor becomes to dividend. Now 5 how many times will go? 2 times. 5 2s are 10. Now remainder is 0. Till remainder will become 0. Up to that we have to do this sum. And here what is the divisor? That is the HCF. Okay. Therefore HCF of 25 and 40 is, what is that? This is the HCl is 5. Okay children, I will continue HCFs tomorrow. Today this class is completed. Thank you. Have a nice day.